Obadiah. Uh, the book of Obadiah, the vision of Obadiah. Edom will be humbled. Thus says the Lord God concerning Edom: We have heard a report from the Lord, and a messenger has been sent among the nations. Rise up, let us rise against her for battle. Behold, I will make you small among nations. Among the nations you shall be utterly despised. The pride of your hearts has deceived you. Who will live in the clefts of the rock in your lofty dwelling? Who say in your heart, will you, who will bring me down to the ground? Though you soar aloft like the eagle, though your nest is set among the stars, from there I will bring you down, declares the Lord. If thieves come to you, if plunderers come by night, how ha, how you have been destroyed. Would you not steal only enough for themselves? If grape came gatherers came to you, they they not have would they not leave gleanings? How Esau has been pillaged, his treasures sought out. All your allies have driven you to your border. Those at peace with you have deceived you. They have prevailed against you. Those who eat your bread have set a trap beneath you. You have no understanding. Will I not on that day, declares the Lord, destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of Mount Esau, and and your mighty men shall be dismayed, O Teman, so that their man from Mount Esau will be cut off by the slaughter. Edom's violence against Jacob. Because of violence done to your brother Jacob, shame shall come over you, and shame cut off forever. On that day you stood aloof, on the day that the strangers carried off his wealth, on the day that strangers carried off his wealth, and foreigners entered his gates and cast lots for Jerusalem. You were like them. But do not gloat over the day of your brother, and the day of the misfortune. Do not rejoice over the people of Judah in the day of their ruin. Do not boast in the day of distress. Do not enter the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Do not gloat over his disaster in the day of his calamity. Do not loot his wealth in the day of his calamity. Do not stand at the crossroads to cut off his fugitives, and do not hand over his survivors in the day of distress. The day of the Lord is near. The day of the Lord is near upon all nations. As you have done, it shall be done to you, for deeds shall return on your own head. As you have drunk on my holy mountain, so all of the nations shall drink continually. They shall drink and swallow, and shall be as though they had never been. But in Mount Zion there shall be those who escape, and it shall be holy, and the house of Jacob shall possess their own possessions. The house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau stubble, and they shall burn them and consume them. There shall be no survivor for the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken. The kingdom of the Lord. Those of the Negeb shall possess Mount Esau, and those of Shephelah shall possess the land of Philistines. They shall possess the land of the Ephraim and the land of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Gilead. The exiles of the host of the people of Israel. The exile of this host of the people of Israel shall possess the land of the Canaanites as far as Zarephath. And the exiles of Jerusalem who are in Sepharad shall possess the cities of Negeb. Survivors shall go up to the mountain to rule Mount Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord.